So the Sixers take care of business during Game 3 in convincing fashion, demolishing the Washington Wizards 123-103. There's nothing really to say here. The starting five succeeded in every facet of this game. The team dominated from jump and held steady throughout the whole joint. Joel Embiid led the way with 36 points, highlighted by a disrespectful dunk that was felt throughout the whole arena. Every other starter had triple-digit points. Toby, 20 points, 13 rebounds. Steph Curry, 15 points on 50% from 3. Danny 3 Rings Green, 15 points, shooting 55% from 3. And Benjamin 1 point Simmons, chipping in 14 points with 9 assists. The Sixers really took Washington's heart in this joint. It seemed like Washington really gave up during the third quarter coming out of halftime. And I mean, when Joel Embiid is embarrassing you doing flashy passes and crossovers, what can you really do? Like, it was truly ridiculous. Like, sitting home with my pop, like, this joint, like, it was sad. I mean, for us, it wasn't sad. It was a beautiful game, but it was just sad seeing a team so demoralized out there knowing that they couldn't do anything against us. Now, if there was one flaw, the bench didn't look so hot, if I have to be honest. All I'm going to say is Shake needs to wake up ASAP or we're going to be in trouble come later rounds. Like, we can all talk about Maxey taking his spot, but no, for us to, for our best chance, Shake has to be on. The starters played more than 80% of the third, which was fun to see as a fan, but you really want the bench to expand the lead at those time periods. Toby played with the bench for some heavy minutes, as Shake and Furkan have been selling out recently. Furkan, he's starting to, do his scary playoff impression, but hopefully everything is like, well, it's still round one and we don't have that great of an opponent, so we still have time to gel. But all in all, stick a fork in this Washington team. They are finito. They are dunzo. We shall be expecting a sweep come Monday evening. So without further ado, let's look at some of your tweets. So I recorded this joint last night, but my screen didn't save it. So we're going to do this again as we begin. No, I do not have a Twitter account. No, I do not plan on creating one in the future. I'm just here to be a fly on the wall to see all the ish you guys say after Sixers games. Let's get to it. Hopefully this joint saves. Sweeping feeling. We got Joel with his beautiful dunk, his disrespectful dunk all over the Washington, D.C. area. That joint was funny as hell, bro. Like, you gotta have balls on you. The ball goes in about 2 plays earlier, right? Misses a dunk, says, look, I got y'all. I'm about to come back and do it. About 2 possessions later, comes down the whole court, dunks, and eggs on the whole crowd saying, come get some. Come get some. Like, disrespectful, but beautiful. Alex Levine, solid night. Everyone is trying to bet. Good on y'all. Make some cash. If Brett Brown was still coaching the Philadelphia 76ers, I bet we would have be where we are now. Thank goodness for Doc for saving this team. I bet we wouldn't have. Let's not, get negative here unnecessarily. Joel Embiid says tonight there's no reason to be happy. They're taking it step by step to accomplish their goal. One game at a time. The goal is to win a championship. A great, great, great mindset for the squad. Can't get too high, can't get too low. Joel Embiid says their whole game plan was to take me out of the game. So he took advantage of passing lanes early to set other guys up. That's what you got to do as a leader of this team. You can't always be the one to start off the actual scoring. DC allowed me to have 50% capacity for that. Capital One Arena. Embiid, yes. Curry, yes. Green, yes. Tobias Harris, yes. Simmons, yes. Dwight, yes. Shake, no. Maxey, no. Doc Rivers, yes. Facts. We're gonna be in trouble if Shake doesn't step up soon, yo. Like, a lot of boys is like saying, yo, bench him. We're definitely gonna need him against the big boys. Like, he needs to wake up ASAP. That's the reason mainly why the bench really isn't doing well, because they don't have a player to open up the actual scoring lanes for everybody else to score. We need Shake to wake up. Get those brooms ready. The Wizards have been taking some ugly losses this series. The Sixers are having their way. You hate to see it. And it's crazy because, like, I definitely wanted to see Russ win a chip. Obviously not this year, right? Because, no. But I don't know, man. It's not looking too good. Let's see if we can find any juicy joints. Fans looking around saying, we out here. 215. Philly representing, affiliated everywhere we go. You talking about, boy? Can't Sixers just play tomorrow instead of Monday and get this Wizards series over already? It's a foregone conclusion, bro. Like, the Sixers are going to sweep this team. And I apologize for saying that we were going to win in 5. I was trying to give respect to DC, but I retract my statement. For me to take this team uber seriously, right, going into later rounds, I need them to sweep, basically off of the fact that we are a bad matchup against them. We should be able to sweep them. They do not have the same amount of talent we have. We should be killing them. So under almost 3 games now of Sixers onslaught, Bradley Beal starting to look like Joel Embiid has solidified himself as a Philadelphia treasure, effective immediately. Yes, sir. Matisse Thybulle, after making contact with Robin Lopez, is laboring his right arm. Hopefully he's good. Like, I didn't even see that. Maybe I was turned away during that time. They're playing with 70% effort. Would love to see them turn it up before the half. I know we're up 20, but I hate watching the bench make this game look closer than it has been. Yep, once again, we really gonna need shake, bro. Danny 3 Rings Green, man on fire. Where I'm from, we call Danny Green Mr. 3 Rings. And just to think, LA fans was really trying to put life threats on this man. And they say we're the crazy ones. Ben Simmons on going for the sweep on Monday would be really incredible. We want to get the sweep, my brother. Doc Rivers' message to this team after tonight's win: I didn't say much, just great job, and we've done nothing. Facts. We can't get too high. Like, this is series 1. Not sure what to say here. Davis Bertans' game against the Sixers. On Instagram, Bulls was like saying that Davis came out with hella black Air Force One and that he had 0 points across the whole board, but 6 fouls in 24 minutes. That is ridiculous. And it's crazy because a lot of Sixer fans was really scared of the Latvian laser. Some boy called him the Latvian liability. That's funny. Joel Embiid is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. And he's ours. Imagine not playing ball for 2 years coming out of college and then coming in and balling out. That's not normal at all. That's all. The Nets don't have an answer for Joel Embiid. What is from Kevin Nagande? Let's try to stick to where we are right now and not look forward yet. We still got to get the win on Monday and then second round. Sixers to all of Washington right now. Okay, get in. Why? Because they done is dead. Smoking on that rust pack. You see the Chicago gang influence. I literally just woke up, so maybe I'm not as hype as I should be. We're gonna get that together. Survey says 1 more for the good guys. Yes, sir. When the Sixers are making perimeter shots, it's over. Yeah, yo, like the Sixers are like one of, if not the most complete team, in the sense that, like, one, we have stellar defense, that's off rip, but on the offensive side, we have somebody who can control the paint and who is unguardable in the paint in Joel Embiid. Now, add in shooters, competent shooters. How are you as a opponent going to stop the Sixers if every single offensive starting piece is on? You're going to have to, double, triple, quadruple Joel because you can't stop him, leaving shooters open. If they're open and hitting their like shots, there's no way to stop them. And then you like have a big fast defensive facilitator guy who can get them to ball in good spots. Like, if this team really actually gel, it might be a problem. Me watching the Sixers absolutely dominate the Wizards. You got Doc and the bull from The Office, or is that Chuck? That's the bull from The Office, excuse me. Best color commentator in the game, Mr. Ala Al-Danabi. Shout out to NBC Sports Philly. I have not watched the national broadcast games yet on TNT or ESPN, and I will not do that until I am forced to, because we like home. Degeneration X. The crazy thing is, like, I never even really got into DX just because I was a SmackDown kid. Shout out to the OGs of the WWE. How Joel Embiid is doing the Wizards. Killing boys. This young boy, hold up. Look at his like face. Right there. That is Russell Westbrook right now. Like, what the? My analysis. 2 words for you. The look of defeat. Quick summary. That was an MVP performance. I cannot imagine anyone playing better right now on Joel Embiid. They are championship ready. Oh Lord. Joel Embiid is a bad man. He shut the whole arena up with that slam. He a terror, bro. He's a terror. Basically, Philly versus Washington. Beat them balls up. I always love when, like, parents teach their kids about Philly sports. Teach them young, and when they grow up, they will not depart. Look at me. I am supposed to be having mimosas, but it's been straight champagne for me. Heard you, queen. Sixers 3-point shooting 3-ball tonight. Yep, lights out. I waited 20 years for the Sixers to be a top seed in the Eastern Conference heading into the playoffs. Billy has waited 15 weeks. Excited to watch this run together. Yes, sir. Yes, my mirror is dirty as F, but it is Sixers game day. You need to clean your mirror, miss. Nice tattoo. Me after watching Davis Bertans steal $80 million from the Wizards. Davis Bertans trying to get into the Wizards locker room after that game. A lot of Bertans slander. The Wizards trying to stop Joel Embiid. A recap of Game 3 between the Sixers in NFL terms. The Monday Night Massacre. But it was a Saturday. Embiid to every Wizard. You too small. Joel Embiid 36 points. Danny Green 5 from 9 from 3. Ben Simmons shooting 70%. The Wizards. There's not really a lot of stuff on the Wizards, bro. It doesn't seem like they have a lot of fans. That, my good people, is sad.